Now, the Austrians, to their credit, have taken an arm of the EV6 off the river at this point to a place that I imagine they think a lot of people will want to go and see, and I'm going to take you there now. I don't think any of you at all will like where I'm going to take you, but we'll go and visit it nonetheless. Well, here it is. This is the Nazi concentration camp close to the small and unassuming village of Multhausen. Now, this concentration camp was not the largest. It wasn't responsible for the most deaths, but it does have the unenviable reputation of being the cruelest of all the concentration camps. These are some of the many memorials to the peoples who died here or in one of the 40 sub-camps, labour camps, that were associated with Multhausen. Now, many of you may be asking why I would want to come to a place like this on my trip across Europe. And the answer is that my father fought in the Second World War to put an end to places like this. And 12 of the 13 members of my wider family who were killed in the First and the Second World War are buried in Europe. One actually not that far from here, near Munich. And also, one of the reasons why I chose the career that I did was to make sure that things like this never happened again. And later on this trip, I'm going to take you to another place and another conflict where I did just that. Now, many of the buildings here have been removed, but they have preserved quite a number of them, which gives you a good feel for what this place was like. I have to tell you, being this close to it, it's difficult to really understand what went on here and what was in the mindset of the people that were running a place like this. As I've mentioned, the Danube is a major commercial communication artery going across Europe and linked to all the different canal systems. And this part of the river between Regensburg and Budapest, I've read somewhere, is the most popular part of the river for cruises, although you can go all the way from the North Sea down to the Black Sea on a river cruise. I think that takes about 3 weeks. Not sure it's something I would want to do, but And I don't think it's very common, but there are companies that do that. Well, I'm nearing my destination for tonight at Pochlarn, and on cue, out in the river, is a cruise ship, which I hope you can see. Now, although that looks quite big, actually I've seen them twice that size on the river, so they can really be quite big. I have no idea what the costs are, but by all accounts they look after you very well on these boats. Anyway, of course there's lots of companies that do boat and bike, or barge and bike, where you can ride your bike during the day and then just meet up with your floating hotel in the evenings. My accommodation for tonight is over there, just to the left of that church, probably about where those umbrellas and things are, indicating somewhere to have something to eat, which is what I might do this evening. I might go there, see what it's like. To get there, I'm going to go across that bridge. Now there's a cycle way on both directions, so I'm not concerned about that. Just got to make sure I can get on it properly, not have to lift up some stairs or anything. It's pretty easy. I'll need to remember to take a film on the way down tomorrow, going round there. Gradient was quite good actually. There's that boat disappearing upriver.